Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Vince Velasquez gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hazley will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over, 2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, Dero, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So here is Avisail Garcia. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey. 0-1.
And he takes strike 2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Yelich at second. Braun at first. 1 gone. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Left side. Look at Walker. The throw. One there. Safe. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
That's the ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there. 3-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two out, bases loaded. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Standing in now, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Line to the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll played one for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias, as he'll take a look at ball one. 3 runs already home here. Now it's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Second and third, 2 away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Brewers are out in front, 3-0. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is 1 pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Andrew McCutchen is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
A runner at first with no outs here. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting fourth.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Left side, but well foul. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
JT Realmuto is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. This one's down to third. Healy brings it in, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special. The 1-2 is
is looked at for ball number 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Listen, it's hard in this day and age with all the quality pitching to put up double-digit runs like they did yesterday. They'd certainly like to have some of those back if they could and add them to today's box score.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adrian Hauser is retired to kick off the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The Phillies had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
No, that's off the plate.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Brewers have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now
into the box, Ryan Braun. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year, and the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball and a strike.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Two out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee leads it 5-0. Here's Neil Walker. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Nope.
2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Striding in, Adam Hazley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. From the stretch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hopped up. Healy waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Into the box now, Vince Velasquez. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. He's set, and the pitch. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Segura is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's the Brewers 5 and the Phillies 1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Omar Narvaez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Omar Narvaez becomes the first out of the inning. At the plate now, Ryan Healy. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Healy stands at an impressive 6'5", swings the bat and throws right-handed. He was selected in the third round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In there, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
One out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 3-1.
Hey. We got 3-2.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronnie Rodriguez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 the count. Runner at first here, one man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A pause and the 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Line to the right side. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Nick Pivetta is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. To the plate now, Adrian Hauser, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
The center fielder.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Jay Bruce. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Real Muto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. From the stretch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Realmuto is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this play.
And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Adam Hazley is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. Second and third, 2 away. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in, Nick Pivetta. From the belt, the pitch. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One and 0. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 3. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Ronnie Rodriguez will be next. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in once again, Ronnie Rodriguez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
None out, runners at first and second. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Into the box now, Luis Urias. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. As a look, now the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two and two. This is line to left. McCutcheon is there. Let's see if they try it. And with only 1 away, no need to test it as they'll hold tight at third base.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
In now, Adrian Hauser, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here it comes on 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-1 home. Now a flare out toward right center. Segura ranging into the outfield. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Adam Morgan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Christian Yelich, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Brewers lead it 10-3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen.
Infield in the over shift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. High and deep to right center. Yelich on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bryce Harper. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
J.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
And it's fouled away. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Looking up is Yelich. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 4th home run here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer. Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
To the plate now, Neil Walker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
4 runs here in this half inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Digging in, Adam Hazley. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. 3-0 now.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike zone, and when that's the case, something is usually off at his delivery.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The pitcher, number 46, Adam.
At the plate, Adam Morgan. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these 2 offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kane is under it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Obviously a huge...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Devin Williams is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jay Bruce comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Fouled off. Three-two pitch. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. Looking up is Yelich. And that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they open up a 4-run lead. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2.
Oh, that's it.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Walker.
Into the box, Neil Walker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. This is pulled into right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
In now, Adam Hazley. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Morgan.
Ready for another chance? Adam Morgan, 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Pops this one up. Garcia coming on, but this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Morgan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. The 1-0.
Ball 2. No strike.
Avisail Garcia will be next. 3-0.
Hey! I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Avisail Garcia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Segura is there for it. 1 out.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Standing in, Omar Narvaez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey!
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey!
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire, too.
Runners on first with 1 down. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
So a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves one. They trail in this wild affair. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Garcia, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. From the stretch. And that misses ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
Ball, 1 strike.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ray Black is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
50, Ray Black.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Sir Anthony Dominguez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ronnie Rodriguez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Dominguez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Rodriguez is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Ronnie Rodriguez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Luis Urias. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Ray Black.
Ray.
Swing, and he pops him up. Segura is under it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Phillies lead it 15-10. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Pitch on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2. JT Realmuto is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. At the plate now, JT Realmuto. That's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Into the box now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. Out of here into the visitors bullpen. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
High in the air into shallow left center. Urias settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Sir Anthony Dominguez. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Jesse Biddle gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Jesse Biddle.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
To the plate now, Gene Segura, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Phillies on top, 18-10. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Three-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when the teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So stepping in, Ryan Braun. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail by a bunch. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's out.
And right into the shift. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Claudio.
First offering on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The first baseman, number 9.
Striding into the box, Jay Bruce. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
And that misses 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hazley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got the count 2-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Ryan Healy. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Two and one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ronnie Rodriguez. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
On the ground to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. They trail in this wild affair. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. All 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the pitch. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto singled home a run in his last time up. Josh Hader will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
71, Josh Hader.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So now to the plate, Neil Walker, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Runners on first with 1 down. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Serenity Dominguez.
So here now's the pitcher, Serenity Dominguez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1 and 1. 2 out with the man at first. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Braun has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 19-10. Victor Arano comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 64, Victor.
So striding forward now, Luis Urias starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Arano stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hazley is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box, Josh Hader. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Josh Hader.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's popped up. Coming on is McCutchen. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
0-1. 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The Brewers down to their final strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting it at him.
In now, Christian Yelich. And he takes ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, and this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
19-10 today. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Adam Morgan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Adrian Hauser takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Philadelphia Phillies finished off a two-game sweep as they stomped the Brewers 19-10. It was their fifth straight victory. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in second place in the National League East Division, while the Brewers are in fourth place in the NL Central. The Diamondbacks launched 3 home runs as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. As of right now, the Cubs sit in third place in the National League Central Division, and the Diamondbacks sit in second place in the National League West Division. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. In the standings, the Pirates sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, and the Reds are atop the division. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-2. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central, and the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. The Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-1. As of today, the Braves sit in fourth place in the National League East Division, while the Marlins are third in the division. The Washington Nationals completed a short 2-game sweep as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-4. Heading into the day, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. The Colorado Rockies combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. In the standings, the Rockies sit in third place in the National League West Division, and the Padres are fourth in the division. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 4-2. As of right now, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division, while the Dodgers are atop the division. The Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 10-9. As of today, the Yankees sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, and the Blue Jays are third in the division. The Chicago White Sox finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East, while the White Sox sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division. The Indians took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Indians are second in the division. The Seattle Mariners hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 10-6. As of right now, the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Mariners sit in 4th place in the American League West. The Twins completed a short 2-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. In the standings, the Twins are in 1st place in the AL Central, while the Athletics are in 4th place in the AL West. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the home victory against the Astros 5-4. As of today, the Angels are leading the AL West, while the Astros are 3rd in the division. Austin Meadows made the difference with a 2-home-run effort, helping lead the Rays over the Rangers 8-7. Entering the day's action, the Rangers are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Rays sit in 1st place in the American League East Division. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.